First, Aleph Qal imperative and infinitive construct. Okay, this is the last module we'll do on first Aleph, at least in this chapter. And what we want to look at here is quickly is the imperative and the infinitive construct. This is really simple. Here we see that the Aleph has the Chataf Segol, which is what it has a preference for, which is what we mentioned before. So unlike the other first gutturals, if you recall those, both pattern 1 and pattern 2, we had Amud and we had Chazak. Both of them had the Chataf Patach here. This one has the Chataf Segol because Aleph prefers that. So we see it here, we see it in the infinitive construct, and these two forms are identical. And we also see it down here for the feminine plural, Echolna. And again, like the other first gutturals, the two middle ones here, Echli, Echlu, are completely regular. Okay, so in the imperative and infinitive construct, they have Chataf Segol. So what I just said. When you have prepositions on there, because you have a Chataf Segol, and due to the rule of Shava, where you can't have two Shavas together, if you didn't, you would have this and this. You can't have two Shavas together, and so the first one becomes the corresponding short vowel, or the vowel that corresponds to this one over here. So you have a Segol over here. So you end up with Segol and Chataf Segol. Le-e-chol. Except, so this is normal, that's what you would expect. Simple application of the rule of Shava. But with Amar, which is the most common of these verbs that take the holum prefix vowel, what happens is Aleph quiesces, which means it loses its vowel, so it loses this, and therefore this lengthens to compensate. So it goes to tzere. And this here, you can learn this just as a vocabulary item if you haven't already. Lemor. It's very, very common. It frequently introduces direct speech or functions like quotation marks in English. So you would have a phrase like Vayomer, he said, Vayomer Adonai, the Lord said, El Moshe, to Moses, Lemor. The Lord spoke to Moses, and then if you want to translate it, you translate it saying or something. And you probably already run into that. But this is what it is. It's actually an infinitive construct where the Chataf Segol has disappeared because Aleph has quiesced, and therefore the vowel under the Lamed, presumably the Segol, has lengthened to a Tzere. So, what you need to know here is that Aleph likes Chataf Segol, and it shows up in the imperatives and in the infinitive constructs.